Making headlines, Parliament debates council reforms and Chief Justice benefits. State records a 1.1 billion rupiah budget surplus by June, reversing last year's deficit. And Health Minister urges youth to champion blood donation amid shortfall.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. I'm Shama Shoaib, your host for the evening. The Maldives will officially commemorate National Engineers Day on August 30 each year, following a government decision to recognize the pivotal role of engineers in national development. The date marks the anniversary of the inauguration of the Sinamala Bridge in 2018, the largest infrastructure project in the country's history. Also known as the China-Maldives Friendship Bridge, the structure connects Male, Hulule and Hulumale and is considered a major engineering milestone involving both local and international expertise. According to the President's Office, August 30th was selected as a fitting tribute to the engineering profession, given the bridge's scale and transformative impact. The day serves as a reminder of the lasting contributions engineers have made to the country's progress. The Ministry of Construction, Housing and Infrastructure will lead the planning and execution of annual events marking the occasion. These are expected to highlight the work of professionals across a broad range of engineering disciplines, including civil, mechanical, electrical, computer, and biomedical fields. Commenting on the announcement, Chinese Ambassador to the Maldives, His Excellency Kong Shen-ho, commended engineers for their essential role in shaping societies and improving lives. He noted that their contributions extend beyond physical infrastructure and are central to national progress. Ambassador Kong also described the Sinamala Bridge as a symbol of enduring cooperation between the Maldives and China, constructed through the combined efforts of engineers from both nations. He emphasized the bridge's significant impact on the Maldivian economy and the daily lives of its people. The declaration of National Engineers Day reflects the country's commitment to celebrating the engineering profession and its ongoing role in driving the Maldives forward. Parliament is currently deliberating two significant proposals concerning governance reform and judicial entitlements.
A resolution has been submitted to gather members of Parliament's views on proposed amendments to the Decentralisation Act. The changes would restructure island councils by appointing only one or two full-time councillors per island, with the remaining members receiving sitting allowances. The proposal introduced by Barang MP Ibrahim Shujao aims to reduce the financial strain of maintaining fully staffed councils and enhance local administrative efficiency. Shujao argued that despite billions of Maldivian rupiah spent over 4 rounds of council elections in the past 15 years, the decentralization system has not produced tangible development outcomes. He further expressed concern that councils have become platforms for political party activists rather than effective local governance bodies. Shujao also highlighted issues of political partisanship, citing cases where opposition-aligned councillors have allegedly obstructed cooperation with the central government. Meanwhile, the Judicial Service Commission has submitted a proposal to the Parliament's Public Accounts Committee seeking additional retirement allowances for outgoing Chief Justices. The move follows the retirement request of current Chief Justice Ahmad Muqtasim Adnan. While current regulations provide retirement benefits for judges who retire after 10 years of service at age 55, there are no special provisions for Chief Justices. The GSC's proposed amendments include a monthly living allowance of 70,000 rupiah and a travel allowance. It also recommends factoring total state service beyond just judicial tenure into retirement benefit calculations. The Finance Committee has been tasked with reviewing the proposal and will consult the Pay Commission for expert recommendations. If approved, the new provisions would significantly increase Chief Justice Muqtasim's retirement package. Having served over 9 years in the judiciary and more than 24 years in state service, he is expected to receive an estimated lump sum of 500,000 rupiah under the revised scheme.
The Maldives Police Service and the Capital Market Development Authority, CMDA, have confirmed that the online investment platform operating under the names GMCE and GEMQ is a fraudulent pyramid scheme. A joint press statement issued by the two agencies warned the public against participating in or promoting the scheme and affirmed that legal action will be taken against those involved. According to the statement, the scheme operates through a mobile application and encourages users to invest using the cryptocurrency USDT. Investors are promised daily returns of up to 2.5%, with returns increasing based on the user's ranking. The platform claims to utilize artificial intelligence to conduct crypto-grade trading and generate profits. However, authorities have established that these claims are baseless and a part of a broader fraudulent operation. The CMDA clarified that the platform is not licensed or registered under any regulatory framework in the Maldives. The police, with assistance from foreign authorities, have verified that the platform fits its definition and is being used to mislead the public. Authorities caution that such schemes often misuse complex or unfamiliar terminology like artificial intelligence and cryptocurrency to create a false sense of legitimacy. Many individuals have reportedly suffered substantial financial losses through such schemes by investing without conducting proper due diligence. Investigations are ongoing, with both CMDA and the police working with international partners to track those behind the operation. The agencies reaffirmed their commitment to pursuing legal measures against those running, promoting or recruiting participants for the scheme. Minister of Health Abdullah Nazim Ibrahim has called for greater participation from young people in blood donation efforts as the Maldives continues to fall short of the World Health Organization WHO's recommended target.
Speaking at a ceremony held at the Maldives National University to mark World Blood Donor Day, the minister highlighted the importance of building a strong culture of regular blood donation. According to WHO guidelines, at least 1% of a country's population should donate blood regularly to maintain an adequate national supply, a target the minister noted the Maldives has not yet reached. The health minister stressed that boosting the number of donors is especially critical given the country's high demand for blood. Thalassemia patients alone require approximately 900 pints of blood every month, while an additional 1,400 pints are needed for other medical treatments. In addition, Minister Nazim highlighted the launch of a partnership with 24 higher education institutions as a key component of this year's World Blood Donor Day celebrations, aimed at raising awareness and promoting regular blood donation among students. The minister requested colleges and universities, with whom the government recently signed agreements, to actively work towards increasing the number of blood donors. He emphasized that such efforts would help young people understand the importance of blood donation and contribute to building a more compassionate and healthier society. Meanwhile, the Maldives Blood Services continues to encourage voluntary donors to give blood every 3 months as part of a broader strategy to ensure a stable and sustainable blood supply.
In here today.
Of course, bro. It's the kickoff. It's the new Premier League season. I'll be ready. Get loud. This is new faces, latest drip, and fresh trims. It's time to believe the greatest league in the world is back. Brought to you by MediaNet.
Kafa, tiga pocket and no contact phone. Kafa, passport at the family Gilligiayo. Kafe, Kanitani, for Shigilligiayo.
කොක්කො හාස්නුවේ කාෆෙදනි හජ්ජන් උම්රා ප්ලෙන් නගෑග කොංකමක කාෆහාස්වාම්වි ඉතුරු මාළුමාත් එලයිඩ් මොබයිල් ලෙප් අදි myelite.mv
එලයිඩ් ආයිලාය මර්හබා
Welcome back. The Ministry of Health has announced the adoption of the latest testing methods to enhance the safety of donated blood in the Maldives. The announcement was made at a ceremony held on Sunday at the Maldives National University in conjunction with the World Blood Donor Day, which falls on June 14. During the event, the ministry also revealed efforts to digitalize and maintain comprehensive records of all blood service facilities across the country. According to the ministry, the digitalization initiative aims to improve understanding of nationwide blood collection services and support the development of relevant policies. Speaking at the ceremony, Health Minister Abdullah Nazim Ibrahim underscored the importance of blood donation and called for greater public participation in donation efforts. Agreements were also signed during the ceremony with several higher education institutions, including Maldives National University, Islamic University of Maldives, Villa College, Zikura International College, Maldives Business School, and Island Institute of Education to conduct joint blood donation drives and awareness programs. Maldives records a notable improvement in its budget balance with a surplus of MVR 1.10 billion reported as of June 5, 2025.
This surplus is a significant turnaround from the same period last year when the government recorded a budget deficit of 4.26 billion rupiah. According to the latest weekly fiscal development report by the Ministry of Finance and Planning, the primary balance, which excludes financing and interest costs, reached 3.16 billion rupiah. This is an improvement from the primary deficit of 2.16 billion rupiah recorded at the same time in 2024. Goods and Services Tax, GST, contributed the largest share to tax revenues, accounting for approximately 60%. Non-tax revenues were led by fees and charges totaling 1.76 billion rupiah. These include airport development fees and expatriate quota fees. On the expenditure side, administrative and operational expenses accounted for 8.1 billion rupiah, representing 52% of the total recurrent and capital expenditure of 15.6 billion rupiah. Meanwhile, 6 billion rupiah was spent on salaries, wages, and pensions, making up 38.5% of the total. Among government offices, the Ministry of Education had the highest budget utilization at 1.5 billion rupiah, followed by the National Social Protection Agency with 1.4 billion rupiah, and the Ministry of Construction, Housing and Infrastructure with 1.1 billion rupiah. The Sovereign Development Fund increased by 46.7% from 6.16 million rupiah to 9.03 million rupiah, reflecting continued commitment to strengthening debt repayment capacity. In March 2025, the Maldives repaid a foreign loan of $100 million, demonstrating progress in reducing external debt obligations.
Maldives non-resident ambassador to Kuwait, Ahmed Sarir, has presented his credentials to Kuwaiti Foreign Minister Abdullah Al Yahya in a formal ceremony held in Kuwait City. The event, hosted at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs on June 15, marked the beginning of Ambassador Sarir's tenure representing Maldivian interests in Kuwait. He will serve in this capacity while continuing his diplomatic post in Saudi Arabia. During a courtesy meeting following the credential ceremony, Ambassador Sarir conveyed messages of goodwill from President Dr. Mohammad Muizzu to Kuwait's leadership and people. He also acknowledged the long-standing partnership between the two nations and outlined his intention to strengthen existing cooperation in areas such as development and diplomacy. Kuwait's foreign minister welcomed the ambassador's appointment and expressed optimism about continued collaboration between the two countries. The ambassador was joined by Ahmad Fazil, counselor at the Maldivian embassy in Riyadh, for the occasion. The Maldives and Kuwait share a history of bilateral relations spanning decades, with regular engagement in development initiatives and multilateral forums. The Memu Ramandu Council Secretariat project has been successfully completed as part of local government authorities' public sector investment program. The project, valued at MVR 4.8 million, was awarded to 3 Tree Maldives Private Limited and reached completion on March 22, 2025. Designed to enhance the working environment for council staff, the new facility includes an 80-seat conference hall and a 16-seat meeting room. Dedicated spaces have been allocated for the council president, vice president, council members, and the council secretary general. Additional features include a hall for the Women's Development Committee (WDC), a storage area, a prayer room, a canteen, and a separate restrooms for men and women. The former premises of the council secretariat were outdated and lacked sufficient space. The completion of this project is expected to ease those challenges and improve access to services for the public. This project is part of the government's broader plan to improve infrastructure for local councils, with 50 such facilities set to be developed within 2 years. The Maldives women's under-16 basketball team secured the bronze medal in the FIBA Under-16 Asia Cup qualifying tournament after a dominant victory over Bangladesh on Sunday afternoon. In the third-place playoff held at the Youth Centre in Male, the Maldives defeated Bangladesh with a commanding 86-22 scoreline. The team delivered a strong performance throughout the match, particularly in defense. Maldives led 23-0 at the end of the first quarter and extended their lead to 61-1 by halftime. Bangladesh managed to score 9 points in the third quarter, but the Maldives remained firmly in control. The final quarter closed out the game at 86-22, securing third place for the home team. Mariam Kailin Shirhan was the standout performer, contributing an impressive 30 points to the Maldives total. That's all for today. Have a good day.